So you want to get into blacksmithing, but maybe you don't know where to start, or maybe you're on a limited budget. Now this is Blacksmithing on a Budget Part 4. Today we're going to talk about alternatives to tongs. We're going to talk about tong blanks that you can buy online and show you how you can make a pair of tongs yourself. Now tongs are an indispensable tool in the blacksmith shop. You can get by without them, strictly because you can generally get pieces of steel that you can forge things out of that are long enough to hold on to until you're ready to cut them off of whatever stock you're using, at which point you need a pair of pliers or something. But for those times where you have a piece of steel that is too short to hold on to, you need a pair of tongs. So what are the alternatives if you are on a budget? Now, it's not ideal, but you can use a pair of locking pliers set to the size of steel that you want to forge, and as long as this doesn't get too hot and deform when you clamp down on it with the pliers, this is a good enough solution if you just need a onesie-twosie plier use here and there. Now, tongs are certainly not the most expensive tool. This pair of Wolfjaw tongs I bought for like $50, $55. But a great alternative to that is buying a set of ready-made tong blanks from online retailers like Ken's Custom Iron. That's where I bought these, and it cost me, I think it was like $13. You'll need a punch. If you don't have a punch, a round punch to punch a hole, shameless plug, go check out my Etsy. I sell them specifically made for punching steel. You can go check out my videos and make one yourself, but you will need a pair of tongs to make them. These tong blanks are great, and I'll show you forging these out and putting these together in a separate video. This is a great option, very inexpensive. You have to put in some work, but the glaring issue is that that's not very long. If you're heating way up to here to forging temperatures, this is going to be way too hot to hold on to. You kind of need a pair of tongs to hang on to your tong blanks. These reins would be long enough by themselves to forge the jaw, and that's a decent length, so you could probably get away with forging the jaw, punching the hole, and then just grinding this down to shape. But something I can tell you you don't need a pair of tongs for, and it's just going to take you more time, is my next recommendation. Forge your own pair of tongs from a long enough piece of rebar that until you cut and want to do all of the true fit up and stuff, you can hang on to get the rest of this.